Hi everyone, my name's Adam, this is Friday.Sews and this is my channel Adam.Sews. So a big welcome back for everyone that is already a subscriber, and a big hello to anyone that is new watching today. I have had a fairly busy week, not masses has happened. I had the most amazing parcel turn up yesterday though from Lisa, from one Lisa's show. I'll link her channel below if you haven't seen her. She is so lovely. She lives in Indiana. She's got the cutest dog ever, which quite often features in her videos and is normally sat on her bed, surrounded in every pillow, cushion and cover you can think of, squeaking the loudest toy that she can find while Lisa's filming. So I had this amazing parcel turn up. First of all, I was actually quite excited about the bag that it came in because I thought, what an awesome post bag. But this was some fabric that Lisa sent me. She popped a little note in saying that she saw it in Joann's and immediately thought of me, which I thought was just so lovely. So the first thing that she sent me was this beautiful Alice in Wonderland quilting cotton. Then she sent me the Cheshire Cats to go with it, and the playing cards and the Queen of Hearts and Alice on a different print. These are fabrics that we just don't get here. We do get quilting cottons, but we don't get ones with such great prints like this. They're always sort of the Victoria and Albert. I can show you actually. I think I've got a scrap of something. And they're always a little bit plain Jane. Yeah, here we go. So this is the type of stuff we seem to get quite a lot of, which is beautiful. But it's not, it's always the same sort of thing repeated in a different colourway. It's never something original when it comes to Alice, which is why I'm obsessed with the tulip pink, which is behind me. So besides that, which again, thank you Lisa, I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with it. I have been on a mission to get my Boston Terrier art doll finished that I started months ago. Well, not months ago. About a month ago, I made a second head of another Boston Terrier. So I've now got two of these. But I wanted to make it a body and actually finish it. So that is what I'm going to finish off today. I've got this far with the body. Obviously, there's no stuffing in it or anything yet, and I've still got to put all of the arms and legs onto the bottom of it, dress it, stuff it, put the head on, and then make its whole entire outfit. Which they don't look very nice when they've got no legs or arms, but I guess that's the reason why you have to finish them. So the other thing that I made this week was this cardigan, which is a pattern by Wardrobe by Me. This is a fabric. I stupidly made it from a non-stretch, which I shouldn't have done. Well, I should have. It was okay to make from a non-stretch, but I just stupidly thought I'm going to make the smaller size out of the two that I thought that I fell in between, which I should have obviously gone for the larger size because it doesn't have a stretch in it. But it does fit and it is comfortable and I will wear it. But this is a wool fabric. It's a wool blend. It was sent to me by a friend, and it is really, really nice, really good quality. It changes. The actual piece of fabric is about, I think it was about 4 meters long, but it wasn't very wide. But it changes from like a dark blue to a mid grey to a beige and a brown, and then goes back to navy again. So it's got like, but the colourway, the banding of the colours is really far apart. So depending on where you cut it, it depends on what part of the colour you get. So that's why it's ended up with the neck facing and the neck band and everything is so long. It's got all of the different colours in it. And then I just found some odd buttons that are all the same size, with the black and white, and I just thought that'll do. So other than that, what have I been up to? Oh, I finished him. I'll get him in a second. I managed to get some little bits of this is a K Facet offcut, which I got from the shop last week. And then I managed to get some bits of Tulip Pink. Oh, I can't remember what collection it is now. It doesn't say on the, I've only got the bit that's, so these are just some fat quarters that I managed to get from someone that was selling them on Marketplace. So I managed to get the stripe, the dots, and she also had this really, really cool batik fabric, which I think if I had a bigger, larger quantity of this, I'm not sure how Michelle from Adam.Sews again feels about cats, but I would have sent it to her because the colouring on it is all over the, Michelle, I would say. But I'm going to use these as accents because I've also got the Tula Pink, which is the other stripe for that. So I'm going to use all of these as accent fabrics for the Alice in Wonderland quilt that I'm going to make myself out of all of my Curiouser and Curiouser. And I'm going to make this, which is the Checkmate quilt. I'm just trying to check to see if you can see that on there. So this has got so many different fabrics. I mean, the fabric, get down. The fabric layout for this has got, it's got A to Z, which is what, 20 odd. And then it's got another, probably about another 15 different fabrics that you actually need. So that's the first batch of fabrics that you need. And then that's the other ones that you need as contrast. So I haven't got enough of the Curiouser and Curiouser. So all of the bits where there's contrast pieces, like all these little squares in the corners and the half square triangles and stuff in the corners, I'm going to use the different bits of the stripes and spots and batik just for those small areas so that you get a nice contrast around all of the big sort of face sections that go into the centre of it. But this is a 86 inch square finished quilt size, so it's going to take me a while. There's a lot of piecing to do on it, but I do want it for our bed, so it is going to be something I keep, and I do want to make a really, really good job of it so it lasts for years and years and years. My only thing is, though, is that it's going to be quite difficult to do all of the free motion embroidery on because of the sheer size of it. So the other thing that I managed to get finished this week was Pinnochio. So here he is. So he's got the oversized bow tie. His hat is eventually finished, which just looks hysterical with that, I think, because his nose looks even bigger. So that is his little hat. That was an absolute nightmare to make the hat. I could not get it to sit right for ages. And then putting the band on, pulled it in slightly. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare, but I got there in the end. So this is a Lisa Pay pattern for anyone that wants to know. It is part of her Patreon masterclass, as is all of her art dolls, which are the ones that are behind me. So his little shoes I made with snaps on them so they can actually be unsnapped and taken off. And then his shorts are made from a offcut of Visco's, I think it's a Visco's twill. So there he is. I'll pop him back up there. I also made him one of the little Snuggle bunnies. These are a free pattern on Lisa's Pay It Forward YouTube channel. So he's got a Snuggle bunny to go with him. And then I got a little bit obsessed with making Snuggle bunnies and made another Snuggle bunny, which is for the goat art doll. So I think other than that, that is all I've made this week, really. I managed to replace the bobbin winder spring on my Janome 1600p that I got as a used machine, which was the reason why that the previous owner of it had stuck sellotape around the bobbin winder, so you had to sort of wedge the bobbin on over the sellotape, and it was the part that needed replacing was this tiny little spring. It was smaller than a paper clip. It takes 30 seconds to change, and it costs about £2.80 from Janome. So I managed to track one down on eBay, and it came this week, and I changed it, and it works perfectly now. And I've been able to clean all the sellotape off it and all the gunk that came with it. So I am going to finish off my art doll today. Luna has had a checkup last week in regards to her seizures. She hasn't had any more since, and then they put her on a reduced rate of medication this past week compared to the week before. And today is the first day that she's not had any medication. So now it's a case of waiting and seeing over the next week to see if she does have another one. If she does, then it gives us an indication that she needs to be on that medication for life. But I'm hoping that it was just a freak occurrence and that she doesn't need to be on it anymore. She's been out with me this morning because we had to drop my husband off to work, and she's had half a bag of popcorn with me for breakfast in the car on the way back. And she's doing really well. Her brother is growing like crazy. He's in the other room. And I think that is it from us this week. So I will link all of those channels that I mentioned in the description box below. The Wardrobe by Me pattern for that for the cardigan, I will pop in the description box as well. And I just want to say a massive thanks again to Lisa. I absolutely love the fabric. I'm going to make a quilt out of that. And I will see you all really soon. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please do remember to click the subscribe button. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye. Say goodbye, Luna.